to the fullback. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. They've got him down deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep him there. Hand off to the fullback. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down.
And the fullback breaks off a nice gainer there. No such thing as just 3 yards in cloud best for this guy. He can make people miss and get you a play.
They put it away on 4th down. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So Florida State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, Dave?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And so many times the safeties tell the tape, and that's what QBs are studying and reading. And he drops back, and you can tell he sees his receiver coming from the right side, and he knows exactly where he's going to end up with that post. Pushes the ball down the field for the big play, got the safety out of position, made the big touchdown throw.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes with the return. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. And the sack.
Dave, I love defenses that stay aggressive, especially at this point of the field. They've got pass rushers on this squad with speed and that are aggressive, and they can win one-on-one. You saw it right there.
And there's two thought processes. When I'm a defense and I got them backed up, is I am stopping the run, not allowing them to have any space, but also understand this is also a shot part of the field. Like, it's going to be a run or a lot of time.
Turning it on. Will be brought down to about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks.
At 3rd and long, this defense is thinking pass, pass, pass. Offense, nice job. They sneak a run in there, kind of catch them off guard. Quarterback keeps the football, gets some yardage, and now makes this 4th down more manageable.
He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Has to let this one go off his back foot. And they will score!
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation of time. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Coming out with it, it's Fortner. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Goes to the option. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Motion from the back. The play action fake. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a lot of good game of yards. That could be the offense maybe setting something up. Joey Carter's going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle, maybe might pump that play, and then hit another play vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
That's perfectly fine. On defense, I want to give them some opportunity to play deep, react to shallow. The running back catches the football. I come up. It gets a positive gain, but it doesn't matter because now I won third down and forced them on fourth down.
And the returner will be brought down. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Sent it downfield. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. The defender was right there, working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. He'll take another shot here. He's got it inside the 25. He'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Seminole.
This offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Throwing the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Here's the handoff. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at Bobby Bowden Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Black Knights will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Offensive coaches love this situation. Get a score late in the first half and a chance to tack one on early in the second.
It's like a double dip. They did a great job executing there in that 2-minute situation before the half. And here's an opportunity now, David, to go out and generate some more points and completely flip the momentum of this game.
Yeah, and coaches talk about it all the time. The way we finish the first half and the way we start the second half goes a long way. So nice job finishing the first half, and let's see what they do now with this opportunity to create some serious momentum.
Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Wants to throw. It's Castellanos. Deep throw off his back foot. That's it. And he ran away from the defense to take it in.
about this guy because this is the kind of day that starts to bring even more momentum to this spot. Now you got a quarterback that you can really trust.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fortner. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll run the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to turn the corner on the left. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. And the Black Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Give to the fullback. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Big fullback's got it. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Now the play fake. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for a man, it's Coleman. And as he throws, connection to the right. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. The Black Knights are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Reed. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the 4th quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Gets the back moving. On the option. Oh, there's a loose football in the back bench.
And those are so frustrating when you're defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory. Let's it fly! And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Gets it away off his back foot. He's got it on the outside. And they're going to throw another one into the end zone as they just keep the points on the scoreboard.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. middle, and he would have hit that thing. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Benson. And the returner is stopped. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down. The throw.
Man, is that just an indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense is sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence, and it makes you want to...
Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Florida State.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the fourth quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. But he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll try to put something together back down the bench, starting at their own 13. Some misdirection with the counter. You'll take this every time, 5 yards on the first down play. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. They'll run the option. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. And the Black Knights come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. To the air, it's Coleman. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they wanted it off on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game.
He lets it fly. Hits him in stride at the 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they've been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just never developed. Well, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Grabbed in the middle. It's short. They stop him almost immediately. Short game there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them an absolute
They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate a opponent. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better.